Welcome to Mindful Monday. My name is Lynn, and I'm so glad that you're joining me today. So I'm going to just get right into it today. We're going to talk about meditation. Last week I posted some information on how to meditate and some interesting facts, like, you want to be in a comfortable position and you do not have to sit for very long. So today we're going to do a 1-minute meditation. So for meditation, there is just a little bit of a setup. So unlike the mindfulness practices that we've been doing where we incorporate them into our daily routine, our daily lives, your meditation, you do want to do a few things so that the space is what you need it to be in order for you to have the best meditation possible. So you want to try to find a quiet space, a room in your home, maybe out back on your patio or your porch. You can even go into nature. Sometimes you don't have time to do that. So it's important to find some place in your home or even your workspace that you can go, that you can find the most calm and peacefulness, if at all possible, okay? So once you do that, then you want to have a comfortable seat. For me, I like to sit on the floor. If you sit on the floor, I like to sit on a bolster, like a thick pillow, and you can use blankets. You can roll up some blankets. You can use books. You can even use your blocks, your yoga blocks that you practice with, because what you want is you want your hip points to be up a little higher than your knees. Okay, so that takes a lot of the pressure off the lower back and the hips and the legs. And that's where I think a lot of people have the discomfort and they can't sit for very long. So this will actually help you to sit longer, maybe longer than a minute. So that's one thing. If you do not want to sit on the floor, that's totally fine. Just find a chair. You want a chair though where you're sitting upright. You don't want to be in a recliner or laying on the couch because we want to be engaged. We're not wanting to fall asleep. So we want to make sure we're sitting up straight, our spine is long, and you want to try to find that natural curve of the spine. So there's two important things we need to do. Next, for me, I like to have with me, like for instance, a candle. Today I have a CBD oil candle and it is called Relax. Okay, I love this candle. And a candle is also a good focal point. So if you don't want to close your eyes during meditation, you can have what's called an easy gaze. So you can just have an easy, no strain in the neck or the eyes, and you can gaze down at the candle flame, okay? Other items, if you like to have your crystals with you, you can have them. You can also burn some incense and maybe have a journal. So at the end of meditation, it's really a good idea to have this handy because you'll be surprised at the creative ideas, the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings, just things that you might want to put down in writing, So, and all of these items that I have here, I purchased at our Nature's Hamsa Healing House, where I also teach yoga and meditation. It's here in Chillicothe at 296 Church Street. And there's lots of other great items there too. I do also have my phone. Now normally you wouldn't take a phone into meditation or yoga class, it's forbidden. But on your phone, there's lots of options for meditation apps. So I have one and it's called Insight Timer. And it gives you different ways and times to meditate. It shows you how long you've meditated. You can set it up for however long you want, 1 minute, 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. And you can save them. So sometimes I have time for a 5-minute meditation, so I'll do that one. Sometimes it's just one, sometimes it's 20, it just depends. They also have background sound, so they have music, they have running water, they have the ocean, they have birds, nature, all kind of really calming, great background noises. So that also helps you in your peaceful space. And And that's pretty much it. It's really pretty easy. Once you find out where you can try to meditate, just maybe have these things handy. And you don't have to have any of these except making sure you have that comfortable space and maybe something, to keep time of your meditation. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna walk you through a little bit and then we're just gonna get started with it. So once you're in your comfortable seated position, you might wanna just close off the eyes or go to that easy gaze. And we just wanna take a couple moments to settle. Maybe you come in and you're bringing in with you anger, frustration, sadness, tired. You bring something in with you, and that's okay. We want to try to settle the mind and the body, so we want to relax everything. Another thing I like to do is just a body scan, and it can take just a moment or two. I start with the head, and then I just slowly go down the body and check every area for tension. So I check my face, make sure my forehead isn't, wrinkled up, my jaw is relaxed, my chest, my shoulders are heavy, my arms are heavy, my hands are in a comfortable position, just laying easily in my lap. If you're sitting like I am, you want the elbow to be right below the shoulder, like just heavy. We don't want this, we don't need to be doing this. This causes strain in the arm, it can pull you forward, causing strain in the back. Easy, just easy seat. That's why they call it easy seat. So then you check your hips, check your knees, your legs, all the way down to your toes. It takes just a few moments. And then once you've checked in and you've settled, let's go ahead and do 2 or 3 breaths. So maybe this time for these 2 or 3 breaths, we take a deep inhale. So let's go ahead and do that together. So let's inhale through the nose. And as we exhale, let's open the mouth and just let it out. Let's do that again. Inhaling. And then exhale. And just do that a couple more times at your own pace. So we're inhaling all of this wonderful peacefulness and calm, inhaling joy and love and gratitude. And then on our exhale, we're releasing all those toxins, releasing that stress and anxiety, releasing the depression, the frustration, maybe some anger. So that's what we're doing with those deep inhales and those long exhales. And then whenever you're ready, just bringing it back to your normal breath. Let's go ahead and bring the awareness to that breath. We're not changing it. We are just recognizing the inhale and the exhale. Bringing your awareness to your breath is what will help you through your meditation, because anytime your mind starts to wander, and it will, anytime something distracts you or catches your attention, noises, somebody in the house, the dog next door, that will happen. You will never sit for very long without life happening, and that's okay. We let it happen. So bringing the awareness back to your breath helps you to, release those things that have made your mind wander. So when you're having a thought or a plan or something comes into your mind, you recognize that. I'm planning dinner. Oh, I'm planning dinner. Okay, I'll plan it later. I acknowledge that thought, and then I'm just gonna let it go. I hear the train off in the distance. Oh, there's that train, okay? I acknowledge that train, and then I'm just gonna let it go. And you'll do that with all your thoughts and any other distractions. And then you'll bring the awareness to that breath, okay? it's a good idea to kind of set a beginning and an end, so you know when you're starting and you know when you're ending. And if you go a little further, longer than the minute, that's fine. If you start a little late, that's okay too. But it gives you that focus point, that time frame for you. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So easy gaze. Maybe taking a look at that candle. Maybe we're just closing off the eyes. Body is heavy, eyes, face, tension is gone. And we're bringing the awareness to that breath. So when we hear that, we don't want to make any quick movements. We don't want to jump up. Maybe we inhale and exhale, slowly open the eyes. We want to slowly come out of our meditation. So, how did you do? That was a minute. Could you have gone maybe a little bit longer? Were you too fidgety? Did you squirm around a lot? Well, all of that is okay, because in the end, there is no such thing as a bad meditation. Anytime you make the effort to sit and calm your mind and your body, you are training your brain. You are training it to be calm. You're training it to meditate. And then you'll carry that on with you into stressful situations, into sad or awkward situations, frustrating situations. If you meditate 1 minute a day, and maybe even make it a little longer if that feels good, you'll start to notice a difference. You'll handle things better. You'll handle things differently. It might be a subtle change, but there is never ever a bad meditation. No matter how much you squirmed, no matter how much you thought about things, it doesn't matter. So I am so thankful you joined me today, and if you meditate or you have a good meditation or a bad meditation, I'd love to hear from you. Just let me know, or any comments, it would be great. And I hope that meditation becomes a part of your life, and I hope you are finding your path to peace. Peace.